Hey everyone, I'm Mrs. Boys and I teach music here at Pleasant Run Elementary. And for this lesson, we're going to be getting everyone logged into Quaver into their Quaver classes. Okay, so for kindergarten through third grade students, you haven't done this before, so this will be new. And then for fourth and fifth graders, you have done this before, so yours will be a little quicker and you'll probably zip right through it. So for co-teachers, you can have this up on the screen and so the students can follow along, pause anytime just to make sure they've put in the right code or they're on the right screen, and then you can keep rolling. And then lastly, parents. Parents, if you're watching this, hopefully you found this video as a way to, maybe you're having trouble getting onto Quaver Music because we are in a full remote setting. And so I will post some of that information at the end of this video, but then also feel free to email me individually for any help getting onto Quaver Music. So, okay, let's get started. So you might, if you've been looking at my screen, you see that I'm not Sarah Boys. I am Lila Elston today, and Lila didn't know I was going to be using her. So thank you, Lila, for letting us use your computer screen. So students, you will be already logged in onto your Chromebook, and then you will go to Quaver. Okay, whether you're scanning your badge or you're entering, you might be asked to enter your email address and your student ID. And I think this year with all the virtual lessons, you'll probably know those very well. Your student ID is the same as your lunch number. You'll come to your Quaver page. This is Lila's old Quaver page, so it's not what she has now. You can find Quaver Music in two different places. You will see my music page here, and then farther down on your Quaver screen, you'll see all of the district apps, and you'll also find it there, okay? So you'll click on that, and that should take you, although the same thing, okay? And that should take you to the login page, and we'll see what happens when we click on her login page. Oh, it went straight to her. It went straight to her screen here in Quaver, the one that's set up for her since she hasn't signed in before. Students, if you come up with this screen right here instead, this screen has given people lots of troubles, and this is going to be really important that you click no, even if you think you've been on Quaver before. Just go ahead and click no, and what that tells Quaver is that they need to sync together your Clever account and your Quaver Music account. So no, 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 no. No is a way to go. You should only see it once. Don't click yes, only click no. Alrighty. My 1-year-old is a master at saying no. Alrighty. So once you do no, it should take you to this screen. Okay, this might be a place for troubleshooting in case that doesn't happen. You could try that same sequence of Clever, clicking on the Quaver Music button again and seeing if that helps you get into this screen. Your avatar might have an instrument or anything like that. You'll hear some sounds. What you're going to do here to get into your Quaver class, you are going to click on this teacher access thing. This is for us to connect together in our class. It's going to ask you for the Quaver code, and your Quaver code will be unique to your grade. This is the Quaver code for Lila's grade, so don't enter this one unless you happen to be a second grader. Okay? All right, it says codes accepted, and what that means is she now has the class. Nothing else looks the same or different. Everything looks the same as it before. So our next step, you've entered your teacher access. Okay, that's already been done. You actually are going to log out. I know, and what that does is that does the syncing portion of it. It may look like this. You could exit all the way out. You can close out that tab. And what should happen is immediately you should be synced up to your Clever account with Quaver Music. If you click on it again, fingers crossed, you should go straight to the screen, the Quaver Music screen. Okay, there we go, the dashboard. Because you're in a class, it will show you what assignments you have. Now you're going to see a bunch of test ones I've been testing out. Okay, so you won't really have that. So what happens if you have done Quaver Music before and you come straight to this page and you are not in a class? What should you do? All right, I'm going to see if I can pause it for a second, and I'm going to pull up a student account that has not been entered into a class. So hang tight. All right, we should be back and recording again. Okay, so let's say you have been to Quaver before, or but you're not in a new class for this year yet. Okay, I am now on a different one. I'm on Tessa Cuesta's, and I've been using hers a bunch this summer just to test some things out. So let's say she is going to log into Quaver for the first time in her new grade, and it goes straight to her dashboard. Okay, so she has not gone to her dashboard before, but I have. So if you go straight to your student dashboard, you're going to notice that you can click on this, you can click on that, click on that, click on that, but you cannot click on this. See how it's kind of grayed out? Okay, so what we're going to do there is that is how we're going to enter our class. All right, you're going to click on it, and maybe it's already showing down there before. You're going to see the enter code. All right, so for co-teachers, you can either press that sign, that Quaver Street sign that says teacher access, or you can enter a code down here. All right, and let's just double check. Let's say the kids go to Quaver Street right away. You press teacher access since they're not in a class yet. Let's see what happens. Oh, it takes them right back. All right, so we'll enter the code here. Also the same test code. And your code teacher will have your code up, and it's in Google. It'll be in Google Classroom. I'm sure they'll write it on the board or a big piece of paper so you know what letters or numbers to enter. Okay, code is accepted there. And now you're going to notice that that's not grayed out anymore. She can click on the assignments for the day, and you see the same assignments that Lila had on her screen. Okay, that is how we log into Quaver Music. Two different ways. And again, remember, you see this. If you see this screen as you're logging in through Clever, always no, 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 no. Alrighty. So from here, I'm going to move over, pause the video one more time. Parents, this would be where you would pick up for things. So everyone else, have fun in Quaver Music, and we'll look forward to seeing you in our next lesson. All right, bye-bye.